We're reading more of Phoenix Wright. We're gonna start up the last chapter, the last game in the original series. It's kind of scary. I'm excited. Last time we went back to the past to play some games of dubious quality. But today we're just gonna jump right into the final episode. I keep forgetting, are they called parts or chapters? They're episodes. I will continue to forget what they're called.
Foot.
Shito. Aha. The treasure Crane village heirloom whose name means seven-branched sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. Is that what the sword means? This also looks really cool. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, who's that? The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. I really like them using these big words on these text boxes that are gonna skip automatically. Really appreciate that. February 6th. Okay.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah? What is it?
You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you?
Sure. You are a spirit medium after all.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up!
Pearls?
So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
It's been a minute since Pearl has actually talked.
Was she even in case 3 very much at all? She was like gone most of the time. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? Oh, cult.
It's the New Year's issue of Oh Cult, Winter Spiritual Location Special.
Oh. Pearls looks so happy.
Maximized your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true.
I'll say. It sounds more like a scam to me.
It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountain. Yep, I was gonna say, wasn't that the name of the... Yep.
I was gonna say, isn't that the name of the place that was on the other side of that bridge? That was a big deal in the last case? Yes, it is.
It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training.
Now I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations, just for us.
Yeah! And I signed up for the special course. That's nice. And the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Wait, let me see if I can find... Do I have I do. There she is. She's hanging out. We don't want to forget her. She's important.
All right then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff.
Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old.
Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple?
No, but you could stand under a freezing waterfall.
Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way! How can you be so selfish?
Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine.
I was gonna say there's a very special person there. Oh, look at that little lady!
This nun.
Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick?
This girl. It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah, it's Dahlia. She was from the last case. She killed that guy. And she killed that other guy. And she tried to kill me. See, she's evil.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me.
Her neck's all messed up. Look at her collarbone's connected. That's weird looking.
But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison.
Mr. Nick?
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Oh, cult. New Year's issue received from Pearls. Well, that's that.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to see for myself who this nun really was.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Fall back. I forgot about that. I forget because everything changed and I don't do anything.
Oh, excuse me.
This is the next day.
It's so cold here, Nick.
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change.
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo!
Her teeth are chattering so loudly. It's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazakura Temple.
Cool. Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good time. See you in a bit. She can't take it. I was wondering, look at this little lady.
But she's
Well, well, well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, yes. Ooh, little lady. Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold.
What's with the past?
Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself.
She's just interrupting everything. I'm never gonna get a word in edgewise with her, am I?
I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini.
Bikini?
That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course.
Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Reckless?
Wahaha.
Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day.
But you went through all that trouble to get...
Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
So, what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh my. You don't even know that.
Forgive him, sister.
Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you.
Wow. She must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe.
So what
You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear?
I don't know if I like this lady. I think she's got some business going on.
How am I supposed to be careful?
Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Yeah, it sounds like bullshit. Let's look at this. Yeah, look at her. She looks like all suspicious in this, and she's got like lipstick and big eyelashes. But in here she just looks kind of friendly. She's kind of friend-shaped. Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Unforgettable in every way.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Woo-hoo-hoo. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out.
Ah, that. So she doesn't normally wear makeup. She just wanted to look like a villain for that photograph.
Ooh. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really?
That kind of. Sorry to cut in, but Miss Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple, preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you have a look at the main hall for now?
Oh, she's in the inner temple, huh? Alright. Let's go to the main hall. Look at that. That's all fucked up. All the resin's coming off. Or paint. Or whatever that is. Or jade? It looks like it's jade over a wooden thing, but that's not really how jade works. Like it's a rock. Can't like coat something in it like it's a metal. I don't know. That seems weird.
The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Achoo!
Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum!
Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice and gruel all the time?
Mystic Maya is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
I bet you do.
Oh, who is this? Oh, there's another lady.
Greetings to all of you.
Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
Ah! You're Miss Elise
Donem? E-A-U-X is just O. It's just an O noise. Elise Donem. Donem? That's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Fay. I'm your biggest fan.
Who is she, Nick?
I see it now. Zvari.
A fortune teller?
I've got all your books, Miss Donem.
What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise.
Bucks?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
She makes children's picture books, and that's why Pearl knows her. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you were. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books.
It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified.
It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. She was dead in the opening. All that hair fall down.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much they asked if it was alright to make it into a book.
Wow. It must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Loris. Loris Denham. Donham. Is it denim? Is the joke? Is it a denim joke? Like jeans? Loris? I don't know. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you.
Like their names rhyme?
But he has the same last name. I don't know.
Why'd you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow! I can't wait to read it.
Pearls is completely taken with her. I thought I was gonna say taken aback. Blah, blah, blah.
You have to assume when the text is scrolling, I end up just kind of like guessing the next word, and most of the time I'm right, which is bad because it means most of the time I'm right. And then I just keep doing it. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
So is that why you're dressed like you are?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's a really sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal spear? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Yes. I want to help with whatever I can.
Pearls looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please, don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh yes, please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
Ah, a map.
It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost. Or, it's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. And there it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Alright.
Okay, I'll see you two there then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight.
Okay, Pearl. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Okay. Oh, we got more stuff here. Huh? Where'd Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Yeah, I wonder. There it is, Dusky Bridge, Heavenly Hall. Huh. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. Looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just, not very good with heights. Oh. Hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, I mean, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, all right. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just ahead, right? So let's go check it out. Why isn't there another way across? There's a narrow path going on and off in a different direction than that of the mountain hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Oh, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. You really think that's necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. It also very clearly says Heavenly Hall. I don't know. What? What are they talking about? Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y Bridge, huh? It says Dusky. Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick. Take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess? I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it looks like 20 minutes to walk. It took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick. Then let's try to do a cute, fluffy little bunny. To find a cute, fluffy, blah, 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 test your theory. The words, they are not happening. They are broken in my head.
That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. Okay. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there.
I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick?
And do this special course? I think not.
It'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too.
Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me.
All right.
Ah.
Whoa! That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? Still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Yikes! That temple is in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any time.
I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're gonna train tonight?
This has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something.
A spirit medium? Afraid of ghost? Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
What does this say? Looks like there's something written on it.
I can't read it, but if I had to
Have it back. 1 second. I'm gonna take another drink of my water and sort myself out.
Ah. That's better.
All stuffy. Hate it.
I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? It must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here.
I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here.
Yeah, so long ago. So long ago, when they spoke this language in California. You know, the place where we are. Hey, a half-open gate! That's practically a welcome mat.
Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry.
Nick? Rules are made to be broken, you know.
You expect a lawyer to go along with that?
Oh, come on, you're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go.
Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you.
Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? So that's the inner temple up ahead, huh?
It looks kind of run down.
Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny.
So you're training here tonight, huh?
Yup, then everyone will see my spiritual powers.
Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead.
I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Anything else? I guess, is that indicating that I can go back now and check on the food? It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires.
They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little bit thicker?
Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really gonna collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Oh, poor Phoenix. So what are these guys doing here? Oh wow, look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. Maya! But there's so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. We could trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? That's true. Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow! Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's in an incinerator. Oh, but you've got to admit it. Looks a lot like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty. Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you, it's not a robot. And it's not especially big either. Ugh, you have no imagination. I thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. A fight between the lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who'd ever pay to see that? Okay. Well, I guess we just leave. Can I go to the training hall? I guess I can. Oh my god, it's a dungeon! It's like my creepy basement. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. But this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep. Definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Who's this?
Excuse me, but who are you?
You're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
I wonder why she spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick.
My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple.
I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to.
She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... Yeah, that was Dahlia, all right. Except she has brown hair. Brown hair. In the channeling school. Whoa, jeez. I didn't even get to read. Maya was screaming too much. But it is weird. It's I don't know. I don't know any. I assume it must have something to do with spirit channeling. Although these people clearly aren't Karain school people, because they don't wear the same uniform. They've got the little purplies on them where their Magatama hangs, rather than pearls like Pearl and Maya do. But who knows? Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that? This scroll. It's my mother. What? It's Misty Faye, the master of the Karain School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Okay. Well, I guess we got that. That's probably important, huh? And there are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. Ooh, 1 second. My chair is uncomfortable for some reason. I don't like it. I wonder why they're even here in the first place. It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Yeah, I was wondering because he didn't say, Maya, do not touch those things. Maya, you freaking criminal. What is wrong with you? Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. Yeah, something like that. The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Oh, phooey. It's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari! I know what it is. IRIS. Ha 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 ha! Iris and Nick, sitting in a tree. KISSING. Yeah, whatever, lady. What's up here? What is this? Why are these rocks like paper mache in front of a weird like cage? Like, these are obviously real, but this is like, oh yeah, we just peeled some of it off. I don't know. I guess we can leave now. Woo! We managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey you, wait up. Who is that? Oh, it's Lucian or whatever his name was. Lawrence. Laurice. I got there. I'm smart. I remember the names of people, probably. You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh no, it's you. I thought I was gonna have to make up another voice. But here you are, here at the end of all things. Larry Butts. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry. Oh, I gotta run, dude. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurie's Donum. Liar. You're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the Butts. Like, shut up, man. Like, I'm Laurice. And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Hi. What's up with your name? So what are you doing with the last name, Donum? Like, well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate, dude. A clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? The Mask to Mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Donim? Okay, I can't, just a second, I can't get over this. I have to stop for a second because his shirt, let's see, Pooh Bear antlers. Where's the yeah, it looks like a Pooh Bear. Looks like Pooh Bear when he's in Rabbit's wall. Look at it, it's the same. Ah, no, wait. That was the wrong thing. I didn't want to grab that. I have too many images overlaid on this stupid thing. Look at it. It's the same. It goes just right there. Let's crop it a little bit. How do I do this? No, I don't want to filter it. How do I just crop it? You stupid. No. No. Aha! Look, it's Pooh Bear! It's the same! I love that! I love Pooh Bear! The magic bottle! Yeah, we know. It's so beautiful, like so moving, so gentle, dude. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of the magic bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see, dude. Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. Taken by her only pupil, Laurice Donum. Donim. It's O. Was it supposed to be like for denim? I still don't know. I don't know what donim is supposed to be. I'm assuming it has to be some kind of pun, but I don't get it because I'm stupid. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. And so tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? Like, what are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Like Phoenix, you don't I've been black-pilled, dude. R/brain cell man. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And that's what I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. Like it's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began. Oh, Larry. It sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Donin. No, like you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Is it this girl? Is it this girl? No. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif. Picky, aren't you? What about this? Have you seen this? Hey, this is both radiant and beautiful. Jerkus. Let's show badge. Ah, boo! You suck, Larry. Well, bye. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Wait, can I present? Ah, I can. Wait, I forgot. I did this wrong. I did it wrong. Iris, age 25, a nun at Hazakura Temple. She reminds me so much of her. Oh yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. Like this girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her, dude. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Like, oh yeah, that's right. Like, of course I have. I have, basically. But Iris is different. I feel like I can still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change.
Everyone!
Hey, Pearly!
Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall.
All right, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly.
I'm gonna go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya's gonna be training.
All right, well, you have fun. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's all right to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance.
Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk.
No pain, no gain, I guess.
I'm still worried about you.
Well, let's not They did it. I remember, do you remember Dilly Dally Shilly Shally? I remember it. I do. What an epic reference. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, all right? Okay, I guess they do have the little pearls. I was just looking at the nun head wrapping thing. But they're all pink and stuff. So I don't know. They could be a different school and they're just offering general training. But I don't know.
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
If you'd like, you can come to my room. I knew it! No, don't listen to her, Pearl. She's a weirdie. Nonce detected. I knew when she was like, ooh, Pearl, you could come help me with the food. Like, no! Delete it! Be gone! Perhaps we can read some books together?
really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? No! No! Say no, Pearl! Say no! Run away! Phoenix! Phoenix, you're just letting this happen! You monster! So, Larry, what are you gonna do? Like, huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all, dude. I totally hear you there.
Miss Elise, so, for example, how do you read this?
It says gravely, and that's kind of a tough word.
Oh, okay. And what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of a book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. What you have to do is you have to grab Pearl, pick her up, and run away very fast. That's what you have to do, Phoenix. Nah, it's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Ah! Who said Mr. Wright? Who was that? Oh. Miss Donham. Are you gonna use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Donham. A woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is...
Oh,
Ah, Sister Iris.
good evening.
The really mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her, and maybe get some answers.
Yeah, she's got the same hair braid thing.
You're Sister Iris, right?
Yes?
So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
So, you've never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini. I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
Ah, I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department?
No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any Cyclocks. I guess that means she's not lying.
Please don't stare at me like that.
Yeah, whatever.
What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power. Or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it.
Really? Then why stay in a place like this?
Ah!
Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
I guess it's almost 10 now, huh?
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
If it's all right with you, I would like you to have this.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
Huh. Alright.
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Okay, are you gonna die, then? Wait a minute. Sister Iris.
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Okay. Iris.
Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again. Tomorrow.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. You're so dead. You're dead. Go die. Go have fun dying. Ooh, maybe we can talk tomorrow, and you can break all these Cyclocks. Sure, that could definitely happen. Tomorrow. You did. This is the important stuff. We could totally talk tomorrow.
So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow.
Maybe she should have kept her hood. Ah! I'm not screaming alone in my room. That's stupid.
I hate screaming into the microphone. It also sounds like shit, so I'm not doing it. What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Oh, it's her! Okay, well, That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there. On the ground. Miss Donem! I just stepped on something soft. Whoa! Hey! What was that? What was her voice? I forgot. Don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? With that blood-curdling scream. Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I did. Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. What? Iris will what? It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! Oh shit. Dusky Bridge is burning down. What the heck happened? Like, what are you doing here? Ah! Like, huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. Like, my name isn't Larry. It's Laurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Like, don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. Like what? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... Please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. Like it's too dangerous. Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Like Nick! Yep, there we go. Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. To be continued. Wow, I can't believe it. Ooh, all right, well, what's gonna happen? Ooh, mysterious. Who could that be at this time of night?
Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is?
Like it's not Larry, it's Laurice! Laurice Donem!
This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and...
Like, wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so...
Like, I'm not joking! His life is in danger!
What? What happened? Tell me.
Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you've gotta come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris, My beautiful Iris. She needs help.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry.
It's been 1 year since I left that country.
That country. You know the one.
I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change.
Yeah, let's go. Play as Edgeworth. Raw.
You're late, Edgy. What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is Myra, and Iris's bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy.
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author Miss Elise Donem. He was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says it'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris.
And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
The things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other. He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is. Could he?
I'm begging you. Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one who can represent her.
What did you just say?
Represent and defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell.
But
I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before.
How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
I don't know, Edgeworth. That's a great question. That is a fantastic question I would love to know the answer to. It's insane! What is wrong with people? Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris's side of the story, man.
So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. All right.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Larice said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise, he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever, and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, we're just rolling right into it. Yeah, play as Edgeworth, motherfucker. Just do it. Yo, this rules. I love that Phoenix Wright, like, the series is happy to mess with, like, who you play as and how the story is told and where it's told from. Like, they do a great job of keeping it interesting and being like, hey, well, we've got this thing and that thing and bringing characters back in this way, but oh, we're also bringing them back in the present timeline. Like, that's awesome. All right, Iris.
Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at the temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train, to purify my soul.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, but also what?
I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Okay. Right, February 8th, the next day. Not take him very long to get here.
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
And so I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so afraid of? Okay. What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry. It's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The Cyclocks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science.
I am a man of science. I do not believe in God, I am a man of science.
I don't believe in spiritual power.
Even though we just saw the locks explode out of the air because you're holding the magical artifact. Shut up. Shut up, Edgeworth, you dork. We're gonna dunk on this fool. Not only is he British, but he's atheist? Cringe. I'm a man of facts and logic. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Specifically the facts and logic that I want. And none of the others. Those don't matter. Those can go away.
Yes, I understand most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donham?
No, I'm not the one who took her life.
Hello! We're having a good time. We're playing as Edgeworth. It's crazy. Those Cyclock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think you will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. All right. Do I even have anything? Okay. I have all the stuff. I have all the same items. Got Misty Faye here. Got this hood of irises. Can I present this to you?
That's called a demon warding hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night.
He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today.
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits.
Well, if it's so important, then why did you give it to him?
Last night, I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip.
Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue.
Yeah, indeed. You look at this.
Who is the woman on this hanging scroll?
I'm glad that I can do this so that I can personally establish that Edgeworth doesn't know what any of this shit that Phoenix gave him is. And he can actually learn what it is before I start like throwing it at people.
Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Karain channeling technique.
Master?
Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium. And that's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago.
Spirit mediums? There's no such thing anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds.
That's not... You know that's not true. You know personally that that's not true. I don't know, I guess... Was he ever... No, Edgeworth, you've definitely been there when Maya physically transformed into Mia Fey. You're a liar, sir, and a poor one.
She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time, 17 years ago, when I met the master myself.
Bum bum. Oh, I just go immediately to the suspension bridge. All right. Is Maya still over there? Because that would be bad. That'd be bad if Maya was still over there.
It sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh, wow. It's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey.
Detective Gumshoe.
Long time no see. It's been about a year. Why has it been longer?
It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. No wise decision. A vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard.
I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir.
Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of.
I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective.
I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about this case.
That's simple.
Well, simple is as simple does, as they say.
Oh, you got no idea how much I missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Bikini lady? Here, on this freezing cold mountain.
Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through.
Yup. Can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or was that leap?
And is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
What?
Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there.
What, you can't bring out a helicopter? Come on.
Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction.
Okay, well, thanks. At least thank you for that.
No one's gonna be able to reach the inner temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? Oh, how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning.
Lightning?
You're telling me that the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yup, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that, but according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Well, I guess the bridge does have, like, that metal cap there.
I see. This was a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry. I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
All right, now tell me about Prosecutor Godot. I don't know who that is because I'm Miles Edgeworth.
So, who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy, except that he loses every single case he ever gets to Phoenix Wright. Other than that, he's pretty good. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? Hey, you bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh. Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself.
Do I have anything to show him? I really don't. Let's just look at this. Okay, Eagle Mountain weather data for February 7th. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Snow 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. All right. This is a photo of her. She got brown hair in this, and she kind of had grayish hair. Whatever. I'm sure it's not important. Got the magic bottle. Yes, the staff. Probably gonna need to remember that. Okay, you've got Bikini Lady, and you've got Dahlia. I mean Iris. Definitely not Dahlia, just Iris. Oh look, they rubbed out the bridge, so it's gone now. Ooh, and one of the cables snapped. That's no good. Okay. Got Misty Faye. Yeah. Elise definitely isn't a different character. Definitely is no one else. It's just some random author lady. Yo, Edgy! Like, what took you so long? I'm so cold. My brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
Like, what do you mean?
Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a second. Hold it. Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, it's hard to explain. But one thing led to another, and...
What kind of lame excuse is that? And like you call yourself a defense attorney?
Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. That just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Angie, I don't see you for a couple of years, and your heart turns to sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her, like someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one.
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is.
Yeah, no, Edgeworth, you should have to do the whole trial. You should have to do the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more water because doing Edgeworth's voice the whole time is gonna be rough.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Ooh, oh, that's so much better. All right, here we go. It's interesting to me that in this game so far, we have played as other characters in more cases than we've played as Phoenix Wright. It's kind of wild. I'm not really sure what to think about it. Let's see, where... all right, there we go. We're good. Like, man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? Like, you think so too, don't you? Like, what's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, like a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
I was right after all. I should never have come back.
Like, no, man. Like, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh, forget it, man. I didn't say anything.
Huh? Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
Like what? Don't tell me. Do you think I might have done it? What? Like, get lost. Go back, get back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die.
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing?
Gosh dang it. He was trying to peep on Iris.
As I suspected, Cyclops.
Like, I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just, don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Freaking... I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, you little dork.
Ah. No, he doesn't care. He didn't even give it a glance. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains.
And say, this just gave me a great idea.
Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not.
I got a great idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich.
An invention.
Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that?
Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. No.
Main hall.
A brilliant deduction, sir.
You trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe?
A brilliant use of suspense to build the tension, sir.
According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her.
Alright, let's just go talk to her then. Ah! There's paper on the floor!
Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling?
Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini?
Well, you have found her. Now what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut.
My stomach is already growling in protest.
So, there's a JoJo face all of a sudden. What? This Jotaro ass face. Just. What's the latest about my beloved Iris? She's becoming Stewie Griffin. I've accidentally turned her into Stewie Griffin. I didn't mean to.
Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
They must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was around 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
Starting to get goosebumps myself, but for decidedly different reasons. Oh, you get the drills pretty easily, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11. Oh no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie.
Well, this already looks wrong.
I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
Well, that picture was wrong for several reasons. Because she was pushing it through, but it didn't have any blood on it. And then when we saw the sword over her with the statue holding it, it only had blood on the pointy part, like on the first point. So who the hell knows what this deal is?
You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but it's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural.
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back.
Yes, it is especially bad in the winter, so I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? Or did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think it'd be better to try and get some more details. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't need to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you?
No, 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 of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh dear, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh. I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Faye's cousin. Little Pearl?
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens.
Yep. Well, that definitely is, that's some shit.
Well, well, well. That's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection.
Oh, I see.
What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already.
No, I can't. I was just... It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, detective?
It looks absolutely marvelous. You've got to keep it on just for a while.
Is this some sort of divine retribution?
Oh no.
About this here.
No, she doesn't like it.
In order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient, material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Boo!
Ah, well, 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 look what you found. That's she's just becoming truly a child, as opposed to Stewie.
It's all mixed in there.
That's the master of the crane channeling technique, Mystic Misty Faye.
Hey.
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
Who is this daughter?
Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae clan.
Okay, so they are Fae Clan people.
But even I am not privy to information concerning the main family.
Okay, so she did know about Maya, or she didn't know?
Is she lying? I'm not sure.
No, she doesn't want to see my badge. I should have presented badge to Gumshoe if I could have.
Give me this papers.
There are more ends of cushions in the corner of the room.
What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that sack?
Beats me. Would you mind checking that out for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
What is it?
Whoops. What is it, Detective?
This could be it. An ultra important clue. A super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra important prosecutor. A super duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Alright, bye! Actually, can I present this to you? Do you want to look at this?
Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter?
Is that addressed to Iris?
Yup, it clearly says to Iris on it.
I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me.
So Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Alright. Sure, whatever. Okay, I believe you. Okay, so there is a little blood on the other parts, but definitely not enough. Like it doesn't look like they were actually stabbed in.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your running spout leaked over the years? Alright. Nope, no clues here. It's just a weird, suspicious looking formation. You got ski equipment.
Bah, I just love skiing.
Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds?
Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is the world starting to go mad? Oh boy. The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Yep, that's Edgeworth, all right. I am very disappointed right now. I'll have you know, that exchange disappointed me a great deal. That's not okay. When I click on a stepladder in a Phoenix Wright game, I expect to have a conversation about a stepladder. How dare they? How dare they, is what I'm asking.
Okay, look. Well, in this, it's a lot more. Okay, there's a lot more blood on it in the big image. Well, fine. Fix it then. Fix it in the sprite, in the overworld picture.
So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon? It sure is. It's called a Shichido, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. And there's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichido too. Fingerprints. Naturally, they matched the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. The fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And what's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Oh god, this is awful! Who would do this? What a nightmare!
I'm glad that we had that moment. It's like,
Oh god, is this how Wright feels? Oh no! I don't want to be doing this!
this is bullshit. Hey, the amethyst is gone. I kept meaning to mention it, but then there was always stuff keeping happening. What is this lantern?
It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night? There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How'd you know?
Jeez. Jeez, Gumshoe?
What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. That belonged to the victim, Ms. Elise Donham.
Oh, it's pseudonym. And it's El Pseudonym. That's her name. I'm glad I finally figured that one out. I guess they thought that Susan Donham was a little too much. I'm not sure what Laurice Donham. I guess it's just because he wanted to make up a funny name. I feel like you could have called her Susan Donham then. That would have been, you know. Anyway, she's totally not another character, another suspicious character that's involved in, you know, all the events surrounding. No, certainly not. Absolutely, she's a children's book author about the magic bottle or something.
There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes? What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anybody about this. All right. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it. And that's what you wanted to tell me. That's it! This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Are there any on it? Just the victims.
Okay. Has the victim's fingerprints on it. Okay. Well, I think that's everything here. Yep, looks like it. What do you think, buddy? Yeah, she's got gray hair. That's what I thought. I'm like, didn't she have gray hair when we were talking to her? But she had brown hair. And I don't know. I'm sure it's fine.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Donham.
Very nice.
Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. And the estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon. The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Donham was staying in.
Unbelievable.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword?
Body fell 10 feet after death.
Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
Look at him go! Woo! Woo!
At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
Except she didn't.
When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's not what happened.
After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. And if you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. In the inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place.
The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him. So they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is gonna be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
Yes! The return! He's back, baby!
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
And Edward's like, it's fine, I'll just do a bunch of illegal shit. It doesn't matter. Who cares? This is my job.
What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
Also, doesn't it not matter? Can't you just defend somebody? Like, and it's fine? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it.
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training in the Acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in.
It's pretty good. It's interesting.
Please be alright, Maya.
It's funny to see, like, what he does and doesn't know.
Huh? What's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it really that odd?
You bet it is, sir. A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge. That's like a detective with a license to kill.
Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? Interesting. Okay, so we've got, let's look over our stuff. Died anywhere from 11 or 10 to 11. Lost of blood. Body fell 10 feet after death for no reason. All right. The victim's staff. It has her fingerprints, but no amethyst. See, look at it. There's supposed to be a big pure amethyst on there. Got the murder weapon, which has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it. The note to Iris. Salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Huh. Salutation here. That's a weird opener. Weather data, and we saw all this stuff before. But yeah, playing as Edgeworth is cool. I mentioned earlier how it seems like we play as Edgeworth, or we play as other characters in this game more than we play as Phoenix. Like as far as the number of cases go, ours not so, but the number of cases so far has been less Phoenix than other people, which is kind of funny. You care about any of this stuff? No, I bet she doesn't. She doesn't give a crap. But I have some stuff. Maybe I can go break what's her face's Cyclops now, or I can try with old Larry. Unless he's gone.
I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of Cyclops. I guess I'll have to look for him for now. Look for him now. What a thorn in my side.
All right. I can't. Heavenly Hall.
There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack? It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Halls makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. And that's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Just one more thing. I saw you do it.
So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross.
Pretty reckless if you ask me.
I'm amazed he survived the fall up from up here.
Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he managed to win his cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. That is a wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder.
I don't know that I'd call that wildly. I think I'd call that a computer font with serifs and all.
Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake.
Yeah, you and Maya, just morons.
Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we got one here, why don't you take a photo as a memento? Well, sure. Why not? Oh, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones? And why is he so fascinated by them?
Okay, bye, idiot.
It looks like a pretty good distance to that far cliff. Yeah, it's gotta be around 100 yards or so. Detective, that's not even close to 100 yards. Well, I gotta admit I'm not very good at judging distances. It's about 20 yards or so, and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems. Way to go, idiot. Dummy.
Anything else? No. Alright, well, if Barry's not back, I can go try to... No? Is she gone? Oh, there she is.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donham with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psych locks.
Alright, let's try it.
Take that!
I love it. I love hearing him say the line.
Oh, 1 second. Gotta get a good stretch in there. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
And the smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. And that's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris,
Why are you glaring at me like that?
you were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct?
Oh no.
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But, Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes.
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that. This...
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret to be told to.
Bah, bah, bah. It's our boy.
Phoenix Wright.
Ah!
You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds you in a special place in your... he holds a special place in your heart as well. And that's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
Do no. Bum, 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 ba, 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 bum.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hole the letter mentions?
So this is very Lavender Town.
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
Thank you. Need to add this there. Yep, stick it in there.
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. With the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall, I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes,
It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
yes, that's exactly right.
Okay. Iris's testimony. Rang the lights out bell and then stayed in her room.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Okay. I don't know if, No, she doesn't know anything.
Is that the murder weapon?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes, Mystic Amy was holding it in the courtyard.
And apparently the head nun witnessed the whole sad affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Donham with this very sword last night.
And that's way farther than the blood is in the picture. I'm not sure yet. I have a feeling that... look, it's her outfit, though. There's only the two pearls on her little head, or her little necklace thing. Yeah, I mean, the obvious answer is what's-her-face bikini, because she is saying it. Like, she's like, oh, she did it. Oh my god. But obviously, this is the final case. It's gonna be a little more complex than that. I don't even know if we've met the person yet. Let's look at our profiles. So we've got Phoenix, it's not Phoenix, not Gumshoe, not Larry. I don't know. It could be this character that we know nothing about and is definitely not another character. Iris, is she possessed? Is it some kind of channeling thing that she looks like that? Because because what's her face? Dahlia definitely died in prison or was executed or whatever, but that's probably not it. Could it be Pearl? And it's someone possessing Pearl, like it's Dahlia possessing Pearl? Because we still don't know where Pearl is, but that's not Pearl's necklace. She's got the two. So, I don't know. Not Godot. So yeah, I don't think I'm not even close to being able to guess this one yet. So I have Heavenly Hall now. Okay. And this is definitely Elise Donham and nobody else. And also, what the hell is that castle? Why is there a Harry Potter castle in the background? That's not what the dojo looks like, right? Does it have 3 spires like that? Maybe it does, and I just don't remember correctly. Well, whatever. We're gonna go to Heavenly Hall. Yeah, the dojo doesn't look like that at all. That's nonsense. Oh my god.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Oh, why? Like, why does this always happen, man? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next it's gonna be prison, I guess.
I'll like steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Yeah, to Japan from the country where we're in. You missed it. We saw a sign and it was in Japanese, and Maya was like, wow, I guess this writing is a testament to how old the sign is. And it's like, what? Yeah, sure. The ancient language that was spoken here in California. Like, it's so bad. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Like, nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He's just talking to himself. Shh! Be quiet and listen.
Like I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said. I got an objection.
Like what? Edgy? Like you dirty rat?
Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry. The jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? What is this little shack anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on. Like I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and like it looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, and no one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So can I get you something to drink? Some like hot water maybe?
He's getting all buddy on us, sir.
Like, listen to me, Edgy. You've gotta do this. Like, you've gotta save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Like, watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl.
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you?
Like, no, not yet, man. But I can tell how she feels, like, just by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt?
What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Like, oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Oh, okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it.
If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible.
Something incredible.
Yep, still locked.
Like, yeah, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the good old days. Like, what do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal.
You don't know anything, detective. This is art.
I mean, it's really good. It looks really good. I can't even pretend.
It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris.
Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is?
It's how the artist himself defines it, right?
I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
Nope, I can't ask about this weird overturned... Okay. Whatever.
What is this festive-looking ornament?
It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classrooms with, like, origami. Remember?
Well, hi.
Oh yeah, you were never any good at it.
Really?
Like, yeah, this guy was so bad, he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing, dude.
Really? I never would have... Be quiet already! I'll never forget the shame of that day.
You want a crane? I can now make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw.
Like, you know, Edgy? Nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is, like, not easy.
Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Because I was cringe. I don't want people to know I was cringe.
This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast. Doesn't ice over, even in the winter.
If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble.
You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where.
Not exactly what I meant, but alright.
Poor Edgeworth.
I have shown badge to Larry. I think he didn't say anything about it. He was like, I don't want to look at that. Oh no, he does. Okay, so this is different dialogue. When I talked to him in front of the whatever it's called, the main hall, he was like, nah. Chromatic aberration. Oh no.
Like, come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and, like, defend people, or something like that.
That was a long time ago.
But see, now you got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you've got to do it. You gotta save my little Iris.
I hate childhood friends. Incredible. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We have Heavenly Hall. Ooh. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, don't you think? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense.
Like you got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, 'cause that thing is hell.
You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people.
Like, immediately, like, patrolled. Like, we respect women.
And these go all the way to Dusky Bridge. It's a pretty long but easy walk. I fell down 4 times on my way down here, sir.
Oh, like sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on my way down here.
What? So that's what I was slipping on?
Be careful on the way back, like those deadly banana peels are still out there.
That's a real important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you. I'm so glad. Can I go in the shack? No, I cannot. All right, motherfucker. Let's see what your deal is. Since clearly I have plenty of evidence. The night of the crime. All right, now you're going to tell me what you really saw that night. Last night.
Like, whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Oh, okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, like, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Like, suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then it was on fire, like the bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, like, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
There are still 3 Cyclops remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Where you say? Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Like, where else would I be?
As usual, you're transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? Like, what do you mean, there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
Because it's in the main hall? Look at this! You moron!
This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
Well, like, what am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from there.
Like what? Why didn't you tell me this before?
Okay, so they didn't all 3 break at once like I thought. It's like, because I think that happened before with Larry, is he had Cyclops and we answered one thing and he just, all of his locks broke, which was, this is really good. That's quality.
Well, how about it?
Like, how about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
Like, about what?
It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you?
Yeah, you don't know that I wasn't in my room.
So where was Larry? And why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge was here.
Heavenly Hall?
The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Like, why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, like there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute.
Larry. How do you know that, anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Uh-oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory.
My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. But I have to admit, I am impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call like a fair decor.
I think you mean affaire de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Like, oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know?
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
You wrote her a fake note, you freak.
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before.
Like I told you before, don't call me Larry.
The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or like, are you just guessing?
And this is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, like, hey, give that back. You're like embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. Ugh, I misjudged you, Larry.
Like, what do you mean, man?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here.
Well, that's what it said in that book. Like letter writing for dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
I'm so sorry. You freaking moron. Incredible. This is a new low for Larry Butts. Like, it's been bad, but this is bad.
So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that.
Wait, like, hold up.
What now, pal?
What are you talking about? Like, what threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Irish by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
Like, what do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Like giving me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burns so hotly, like it could melt all the snow on this mountain.
Oh? Then what is this secret you mention?
Like, come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want that old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, like bittersweet love affair.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Like, give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
Like it's 'cause Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Like, why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Larry.
What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another.
I already told you, didn't I? Like I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
Like, when? Where? Why? Like how?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
God damn it! 5!
No! What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
This motherfucker. This unbelievable piece of shit. Just strangle him.
Oh, he's so mad. Okay, well, I guess that's it for today. That was kind of awesome. I don't know yet. Because Godot's not here. Because he's like, I don't care, it's not Phoenix. And he just disappeared into the ether. So I'm wondering who it's gonna be. Is it gonna be this guy? I'm wondering if it'll be this guy. Yeah, we'll check. I mean, we know, the other guy there. The other judge is gonna be presiding today, so that's fun. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Oh my, Mr. Larice feels that way about me?
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed.
I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not. And in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Larice is the witness today?
No, I believe that none will be the first to take the stand.
Sister Bikini.
She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donim, correct?
That is correct. It wasn't me.
Very well then.
Yeah, because she didn't kill Elise Donim. She killed, Misty Faye. If that's the twist, I'm gonna be mad. Because she somehow knew it was Misty Faye. And she's like, no, I didn't kill Elise Donim. I don't know, that's nobody. That person doesn't exist. That's like the tier of twist that I'm expecting.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes.
You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed.
Don't worry. I've made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I'm a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. And that's what my friend told me once.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted.
Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands.
Alright, we'll see who it is, and then we'll pack it up. Because we can do the whole trial next screen. Court is now in session for the trial of the Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple there.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
But the defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case.
Indeed.
I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. Yep, not guilty. Goosh. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. That would seem this case is over before it had a chance. Already over before it had a chance to begin there. Fuck, bud. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. The court finds the defendant. Ah, great. The prosecution stands ready.
Oh, and you are Franziska von Karma, prosecuting protege. Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma there. Never lost a case, prodigy. Just like Godot. Who never, see, Godot's like, Godot's a genius. He's brilliant. He's super smart and he does so good. He only takes cases against Phoenix Wright and only loses. The bar for competence as a lawyer, apparently, is how much you fucking lose to Phoenix Wright. The more you lose, the smarter people think you are. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case. Ah, you did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before. Or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once.
I believe you're imagining things, Your Honor.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't. But I'm sure once before. Oh!
I told you there is no such weakling.
But what is that, a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, well, remove that whip and...
Hold it!
That's awesome.
I have no objection to the whip.
You don't?
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. But there is only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today.
This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix Wright here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you, slip through my fingers.
I see you brought your flair for the histrionic.
But allow me to add the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court there. Blah!
The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, please give an outline of this case now. With as little whipping as possible, eh? Okay. We're gonna stop. I don't know. I don't know. It's no, the trial's gonna be longer than an hour. There's no way I can make it that long. I don't want to spend like 6 hours here. Ugh. All right. Well, this surely proves to be exciting. Whew. Well, next time we shall face Franziska von Karma as Miles Edgeworth. Oh boy. I will see you all tomorrow. It'll be VLR. Gonna have a lot of fun. We're approaching the end game in both of these visual novels. I have to find something else. I guess I could start on Danganronpa. I'll be starting a lot sooner than I thought I would have been. If I do, I figured it'd be a longer wait. But there are some other games I've been wanting to play. Yeah, because I just have the 3 games right now, because I want to kind of burn through Phoenix and VLR a little bit. But yeah, anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. I'm tired.